Hello friends, in this session we are going to see how we can migrate on-premise Active Directory to the Azure. So before starting a demo, let us see the steps involved in this. So since we don't have a on-premise server, we will be creating one VM, and to make this VM as an Active Directory server, we will be adding some roles like Active Directory Domain Service and Domain Controller. We will further promote this server as a domain controller, and we will create root domain. Once the directory is created, we will be creating a few groups and some users in this Active Directory, and these users will be the part of the migration. Apart from this, we will be having some DNS site settings, and which we'll be doing through the Azure portal and also on the DNS site. So these steps are adding custom domain name in the Active Directory, adding DNS zone, and adding name servers entries in the DNS site. So once these all steps are done, we are now ready to go and install Azure AD Connect, and we will configure it, and finally we will migrate sync users to the Azure. So let's get started. So we are on the Azure portal. Let us quickly create the VM. Click on the add virtual machine. Let me create resource group. Name of the VM. Let us get AD server test. Okay. Let us create in the East US region. So these are the username password for the server we have given. Let us select the standard SSD. Okay. So let us create now. So this will take some couple of minutes to create the VM. And after once the VM is created, we will log in to the server, and we will add the roles of Active Directory server and the domain controller. So our deployment is completed, VM is created. Let me go to the resource, and we will RDP the server. Take the public IP of the server. So we are connecting to the VM server that we have created. Okay. So now next what we have to do, we have to add the two roles, Active Directory server and the domain controller. So that we will do now. So it will open the server manager. So from there we will add the roles, right? Okay, so we are going to now add the roles. It's just starting. Yeah, it's done now. Okay, so next, wait. So we have to select the DNS server. Okay, add features, and we will be adding Active Directory domain service. So these two roles we have to add. One is the DNS server and second is the Active Directory domain service. Click next. Next. And then install. So it will take few minutes to get these roles installed. So we can see our roles are now installed. Now we can see the option of promoting this server as a domain controller. So let us click on it. We will be adding the new forest. So this is the new domain. So if you remember, I've already told you that we have to first register the DNS on the site. So I have already registered this domain. So let me take this. Okay, so this is a domain which I've already registered. So I am making this server as a domain controller. This will be the Active Directory server. Okay, so click on the next. It will take some time. Yeah, so this is created. Now okay, this is still in progress. So we will create the admin password for this domain controller server. Okay, so let me create it. Then next. Okay, click next. Click next. So this will create the folders in the directory. So here nothing, we have to do anything. Just click next, and we will click again next. This will check some prerequisite and then again install it. So what basically we are doing, we are making this server as a domain controller. Okay. Yep. Now we can see the option of install, so we can do it now. So once the setting is done, the VM will be restarted. It will do some setting and will again restart. So we will now check whether the directory has been created or not with the same domain name. Okay. So it will take some time. I think we have to again log into the server with the domain server and user. So what we can do, let me tell you once again, what was our AD server name? It was 88104. I think this way we need to log in it. I hope you understand, right? So let me close it again. Again log into that server. Yeah, this was the server, but we need to change. Okay. So now we will verify whether the directory has been created or not. So let me just log in and show you. Okay, so what we will do, we will go to the tools and here we will check Active Directory users and computers, Active Directory site and service. So let me go here and show you the directory. No, it will not be here. Wait. It will be in the so it will be in the Active Directory users and computers. So we can see this directory has been created. Okay. So what we will do, we will create some groups and users here. Okay. So let me create one organization unit here. For example, let me create finance, any name we can give. Okay. Let me create one more organization unit. I can say marketing. Okay, now what we will create, inside this we will create the group. What was the name? My finance. So we will, I am just doing this for the testing purpose. We can give any name. Okay, and same for the marketing. Okay, now we will create the users. So let me create the users here now in this finance OU. Let me create any test users. John Smith, John. Okay, and we can give the password. Let me create one more user for the marketing. marketing for you. Let me take it meal day. We can give any name here. Okay, so we have created 2 users here in this local Active Directory, and these users will be migrated to the Azure, so we will be seeing this thing. Okay, now what we can do next, let me close this. Yeah, you can see the users created, same in the, so let me close this now. So we are done with the Active Directory server creation, and also we have created the users into it. So next what we will do, we will install the Azure AD Connect, configure it, and before starting the actual migration we will complete these settings, which are the custom domain name and the DNS site settings. Okay, so let us go there to the server. So we will be installing the Azure AD Connect. So let me open. Here is the link. We close this. The wizard is open. Continue. Okay, install. It will take just few minutes for setup to complete. Okay, yep. So now here it is asking for the global admin ID, so that we will take from the Azure. Okay, so we should have the user ID that have the global admin role. So we will go to the portal, we'll go to the Azure Active Directory, we'll go to the users, and I already have one user which is having the global admin. Okay, and we can also verify one thing, that the users are not already present here. So we can see that there are only 2 users. Okay, so after the migration we will see the users are migrated over here. Okay, so let me take the user ID of this global admin user. We will go to the server. And if you remember, we have created 2 users in the active directory server. So after the migration, those 2 users will be migrated. We will verify in the Azure portal. Okay. See, the same directory has come here, add directory, and here we need to give the enterprise username, user credential, so that we already have it. The same we will take. Okay. So what it will do, it will retrieve the users and directories. Okay, so now we can see this domain is not yet added here. So what does it mean? It means we have not configured the DNS settings. Okay, so before starting the actual migration, we have to do those settings first. So what we will do, we will go to the Azure portal again. We need to create the DNS custom domain in the Active Directory. Okay, so let me go to the Azure directory. This is my Active Directory, and we will go to the custom domains. We will create new custom domain, and we have to give the same name. Okay, so this is fine. Let me add the domain. Verify. It will take a few minutes, then we will verify. Okay, failed to verify domain. Okay, so what it is saying, unable to verify domain, ensure you validate record. Okay, so we have left one step. Let me go to the DNS Jones. We have to create the DNS Jones also with the same name. And let us take the same resource group. Okay, just click review and create. Yeah. So we have done the custom domain edition in the Active Directory, and now we are creating the DNS zone. And also we need to add one entry, record set here. I will show you. We have to make one entry over here. Okay, so what is that entry? We have to again go to the Active Directory. We will go to the same custom domain. Where is my custom domain? It's here. Okay. So this txt record we have to add in the DNS zone site. Okay, so let me go again to the DNS zone. Click on this, and we have to add one record set, the rate, and this will be the txt record, and the same value we will get. Click on OK. Now again we will go to the custom domain and verify, and we will check whether it is fine or not. So this is done. We go to the Active Directory and to my custom domain. Now we will verify it. It will now work. Okay, so see, it is verified now. So what we will do, we will again go to the server and refresh it. So this domain will be verified because now we have added in the custom domain and also on the DNS zone. Okay, so let me click on the refresh. See, it's verified. So now let me move further. Click on next. See, the same domain it is showing. Next. Again we will click next. So what is saying, it will synchronize all the users and device. So we are not changing anything here. Click next. Okay, next. So now let us click on the install. So now what it will do, it will synchronize the users from the on-premise, this local server, to the Azure, and this we will verify on the Azure portal in the user sections. We will check whether the users are migrated or not. Okay, just wait for a few time, then we will verify. So I wanted to show you one setting. We have to do name server entries also, right? But that is already done here. Let me go here. Manage domains. Let me go to the portal first. Yeah. So if I go to the DNS zones, okay. Yeah. So if you will see as the name servers entries, right? So these entries we need to enter in the DNS site also. Okay. So there are the 4 name servers. Okay. So this we have copied to the DNS site. Let me log in first again. Management tool name servers. Okay, so the same entries are already here. So this we need to take from the DNS zone from the Azure portal to the DNS site over here. Now let me check whether it is done or not. Yeah. So here it is saying configuration is complete. Exit. So with this this step, the users are migrated. So we will go to the Azure portal and we will check whether the users are migrated or not. We'll go to the Active Directory, we'll go to the users. Let me refresh it. it will take some time. And if you remember, we have created 2 users in that Active Directory, so those 2 users should come over here. So we have 2 users in the Active Directory, John Smith and the Neil Day, that have been migrated to the Azure. And just verify the domain name also, domain server name. Okay, so the 2 users have been migrated from on-premise Active Directory to the Azure. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.